You pick up your keys, you shift toward the door. Your cat's head lifts, sometimes they even start following before you've touched the handle. Most people think the reaction starts when you leave, that the real issue is the absence itself. It isn't. Your cat isn't reacting to your absence. They're responding to the sequence that predicts it, the specific order of movements, the sounds, the familiar timing. That prediction begins minutes before the door ever opens. That's when the reaction actually starts. What most owners never realize is this: it's not the leaving that creates the reaction. It's how the leaving is signaled. Every small thing you do in those final minutes, your pace, your tone, your routine, even the way you say goodbye, either sharpens the signal or softens it. The signal is what your cat is reacting to. Here are 6 common pre-departure behaviors that amplify your cat's anticipatory tension, why each one works the way it does from their perspective, and what to do instead. Number 1. Stop repeating the same departure sequence every time. Keys, shoes, coat, door, same order every single day. Your cat lifts their head. Sometimes they follow. Sometimes they stay still, tracking you with focused attention. They already know what's coming. They do. Repeated day after day, those separate actions fuse into one clear signal. Your cat's nervous system begins responding to the very first cue, the keys, not the actual departure. The cue has replaced the event. The pattern has become the trigger. The fix isn't to abandon all routine. It's to dilute the power of the signal. Pick up your keys and then make coffee. Put on your shoes and sit down for 10 minutes. Grab your bag and walk to the kitchen. Practice these cues at random times throughout the day, not just before leaving. When the sequence no longer reliably predicts departure, it loses its meaning. Break the consistency and the reaction stops. Number 2. Stop accelerating your pace before leaving. You're running late, movements sharpen, steps quicken. You shift between rooms faster than usual, and your cat tracks every change. Cats are highly sensitive to motion patterns. In the wild, sudden acceleration often signals something worth monitoring. That instinct redirects indoors. When your pace increases right before you leave, the environment starts to feel less stable. Faster movement layered on top of the usual sequence becomes its own predictive cue. The change in pace becomes part of the signal. Move at your normal, everyday speed before heading out. If you're truly running late, build in a small buffer. Consistent pace blends into the background and removes the signal. Number 3. Stop giving extra affection right before you leave. You lean down, longer pets than usual, softer voice, sometimes picking them up. It feels like reassurance. It isn't. That sudden spike in affection right before departure becomes part of the pattern. Your cat experiences a sharp contrast, intense interaction, then complete absence. Over time, the extra softness turns into its own signal, the moment that happens right before you go. The contrast becomes the signal. Spread your attention evenly throughout the day instead. Offer pets an interaction in quiet moments well before you leave. No spikes, no new signal. If you're already noticing these early signs in your own cat, the head lifts, the watching, the following, you're paying closer attention than most. That awareness is where real change starts. Number 4. Stop shutting everything down at once when you leave. TV off, lights off, doors closed, all within a few seconds. The room shifts suddenly from active to silent. Your cat pauses, looks around, and becomes more alert. This isn't about missing you. It's about the abrupt environmental change. Cats rely on sensory continuity to feel that their space remains stable. When sound, light, and activity drop all at once, the nervous system reassesses rather than relaxes. Repeated over time, that sudden silence itself becomes a secondary cue tied to your departure. The sudden silence becomes part of the signal. Leave some background continuity, a TV or radio at low volume, a light on if that's normal for your home. Avoid sweeping everything off in one go. The goal isn't stimulation, it's stability. An environment that feels continuous gives your cat nothing new to evaluate. Number 5. Stop making the exit the most noticeable moment. You reach the door and pause. You look back, say their name, make eye contact, or linger at the threshold. It feels like a gentle goodbye. To your cat, it's amplification. When your position, voice, pause, and focused attention all converge at the door, that single moment becomes highly noticeable. Cats notice and remember what stands out. The exit stops being just another step. It becomes the focal point that all earlier cues have been building toward. That moment becomes the signal. Make the exit unremarkable. Move to the door with the same flow as any other movement in your home. No pause, no final glance, no shift in tone. Open the door and step out as part of continuous motion, not as a distinct event. It may feel awkward at first, but your cat reads an unmarked exit as something simply not worth tracking. That's exactly what you want. Number 6, stop misreading their calm as indifference. You've made these adjustments. You pick up your keys, follow the routine, move to the door, and your cat doesn't react. Grooming continues. Eyes stay relaxed or closed. No tracking, no repositioning. It can feel like distance or disinterest. It isn't. This calm is success. This is what it looks like when the signal is gone. It's what a nervous system looks like when there's nothing left to evaluate. Consistent signals, steady movement, a predictable environment, no open questions remain. Reduced vigilance isn't suppression. It's the natural result of stable patterns. Nothing is triggering the signal anymore. A cat that watches anxiously is still asking a question. A cat that doesn't look up has already answered it. Departure is ordinary and unremarkable. When you reach this point, don't test or second guess it. Keep the routine exactly as it is and let the stability hold. What this actually changes. None of these changes are dramatic. You're not redesigning your home or overhauling your life. You're simply changing the small, repeated signals that your cat's nervous system has been quietly reading every day. Cats don't struggle because you leave. They respond when leaving feels unpredictable, amplified, or overly significant. Remove those patterns, and departure becomes ordinary, something that no longer requires monitoring or preparation. That's the calm you're building. If this grounded way of understanding cat behavior resonates with you, focusing on what they actually respond to rather than our assumptions, there's much more here. Subscribe for more insights, and if you try any of these changes and notice a difference, leave a comment below. Hearing what's working for your cat is genuinely helpful. See you in the next one, calmly.